Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Stephanie Stevens Show. I am Stephanie Stevens, and today on my show, we are talking about mental health issues and a lot of other issues that concerns the young LGBTQ pronoun community. And today I have invited two young men on my show to share their experience of what they're going through with their mental health issues and sort of anxiety, depression, things that young people are suffering from today. And we want to help educate other young people from their story about what they're going through and how to cope, just in case if they are feeling the same way. So I just want to say welcome to the show, Mr. Adam Kennedy and Brandon Wheeler. How you guys
I
doing?
am doing
Doing great.
amazing. Thank you for
Yeah.
asking, and thanks for having us here. It's very amazing.
Oh,
That's for
wonderful.
sure.
You know, you guys look great. You look so cute.
Thank you.
Thank
It's Pride.
you.
Happy Pride Month.
Yes.
Well,
Gotta be proud.
this is Pride Month. Now, how do you guys feel that now, is it your first Pride?
No, I've been
Nope,
through
so I-
many.
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
I've been through many prides already.
Oh, you've been to many Prides already. Okay,
Yeah.
now, how do you feel this year that Pride is not going to happen?
I think pride now, we're starting to lose the sense of it. We're just thinking it's a parade downtown. We've lost the
Mhm.
true essence of what it means, and it's to love ourselves, to love each other. And we could do that from, our home, comfort of our home, with our friends and peers,
Mhm.
online, you know?
Okay, so Brandon, how do you feel about There's No Pride? Have you ever been to one?
Yep. So I've actually been to Pride many years. I've been as like myself, and then I do drag as well. So I've been
Mhm.
in drag, and I mean it's been an amazing experience because the one time I went, people wanted pictures, and so that was very like appreciative of people to want to stop me and take pictures. However, it took me like a half an hour just to get to a club. I guess people just
Mhm.
thought it was that pretty. So
Oh.
that's nice, right? I
That is
mean,
nice.
it's flattering. So
Mhm. So now,
yeah.
you guys, Adam, now when I first talked to you and I asked you to do the show, you actually told me no. But then I came back again and I just said, well, you could help teach other young people about your experience, and then you sort of changed your mind. And I just want to say thank you for doing that.
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
first and foremost, do you work? Do you work, Adam?
Right now, I'm not working, but I used to work. I got laid off on mid-March.
Mm-hmm.
Ever since then, I've just been trying to find like a meaning to my life, a more kind of which path I want to go. What things I need to do. Like even just how to decorate my room. Get in touch with the
Mm-hmm.
things that I love to do. Now I have all the time to do it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Now, how are you feeling since you lost your job? How are you really feeling?
I'm feeling less stressed. I don't have to deal with no customers.
Oh. Well, that's a good thing. Now, do you miss the job?
I miss the good things about it. Yes, there's always going to be good things about a job that I miss for sure.
Okay.
But
Now,
now I feel like I'm going in as a stronger person. I've found myself even more now that I've had all this time off.
okay. So basically you have more time to spend with yourself and
Yeah.
understand yourself. I mean, because sometimes I live alone. So I have a lot of time to think and to think about what concerns me, how I feel. And
Yeah.
being alone sometimes can make you have a clearer understanding of that.
Mm.
Now, just for you again, Adam. Now, do you live at home or do you live on your own?
I live with my mom.
Okay, so how is the relationship between you and your mother?
As like a mother son, we're amazing, but when it comes to, being gay, it's more like a don't ask, don't tell. Like she knows, but she doesn't want me to have people over, guys over, she doesn't want to know about it, but she'll love me still because I'm her son, kind of thing.
Okay, that's wonderful. Well, it's great when parents accept you because trust me, I was transitioning and my parents knew everything about me. I'm gonna be honest with you, Adam. My parents never shut the door in my face and they never closed me out of a conversation. If I wanted to talk about anything, they were there. They never mentioned the gay thing to me, the transitioning thing to me, ever. And they're both in heaven now. And I thank God, even after their death, they took care of me. They thought about me enough to make sure that I was okay, even when they were gone. So it's a good thing when we have supportive parents. But we as young people must understand sometimes parents aren't going to always be on the same page with us when there's something that they really don't understand. Because sometimes parents are just used to things being the norm for them. And when their children are a little bit different, they don't know how to quite handle it because the stresses of going to work, raising a family, trying to prepare for their future, your future, and the fact of just dealing with everyday life. We understand that. Now, when did you know that you just didn't feel right?
Oh, I knew before I could talk. I mean, I knew from like way, way, way young, before even kindergarten. I just like I was looking at the boys and I was not looking at the girls.
Oh,
You know, I was not looking
that
at
was
the
like me.
boys, and I only thought that I was the only boy because they were talking about this stuff in like grade 1, grade 2. Oh, which girl do you like? I
Hmm.
don't know. I don't really like any girls, but I didn't want to open up because I thought it was just me.
Hmm. Now,
So up until
did
grade
you?
6, I thought that you know, I was the only boy in the world who liked boys until somebody called me a name, and now I knew what I was. So I mean, in a sense, I felt insulted, but at least I know what I am now.
Hmm. So, do you feel, is there anybody in your family that just understands you?
I feel like my sister understands me. I mean, she lives with me too. You know,
Mm.
she's my younger sister, a year younger. That's about it as far as family. Friends, they all accept me. They all know me. They.
Hmm. Well, that's good. Now, what is it that you feel you have an issue with? You say, like last month was actually Mental Illness Month. What is it
Mm.
that you feel is the issue that you have? What is it that the issue is?
Well, I'll say a few things that I'm going through is for sure depression, anxiety, um, OCD. Sometimes it goes up, sometimes it goes down. Anxiety and depression for sure all the time. It's more like how do I go with it? How do I mask it? How do I deal with it? And it's not
Hmm.
always there, but when it does come, how do I deal with it type of thing?
Is it something that stems from you being gay?
Sometimes, yeah,
Okay,
being
so
different.
or just feeling different. Okay, now how are you actually coping? Are you doing okay?
I, to be honest, I don't have any good coping skills. I just take the anxiety that I feel walking down the street and I turn it into sort of a dare to go outside and a dare to be myself and
Hmm.
turn it into more of an adrenaline rush.
Hmm.
But when
You
I
know,
like to.
Adam, I learned I learned something when I started transitioning. It was different than when I was just understanding that I was just gay. But then when I started transitioning and having to dip to into the world, looking different and trying to feel like who I think I am. Now, I found that the anxiety was high. But you know what? I didn't have to see a doctor for any of that. What made it easy for me, which is a lot different from a lot of other people, is that I just put myself out there. And sometimes that's what we have to do. And sometimes we need a doctor, or for me, when Adam, I've never thought medication was the key. I sometimes just feel like if you put yourself out there and just do what you do, I think you will be okay. Because from what I'm looking at you and you look pretty good. So that for me is a start. Not that I know what's going on in your head or anything like that, or how you're really feeling. But when you look in the mirror, and if you think that person looks good, you're on the road to recovery. Because you took the time to put that person together. Nobody helped you, nobody did anything. You did it. So if you were satisfied with the way you looked in that mirror, that means that you can go out into the world.
Yeah.
So, I'm just going to say this here. I wish you the best. I hope things will be great for you because you're a young man. And lots of young people out there are suffering just like you with the gay issue, the trans issue. Just fitting in is a difficult day-to-day task. And I understand that because I grew up through all of that. And mainly in a Christian household, it was really rough. But my parents always just loved us. And if you know your mother loves you, things are going to be okay for you, Adam. Trust me. Okay? Now, when did you feel, now, when you go out into our community, do you just go out and you feel better when you're out and about in the community? Do you feel like you can just be yourself?
You mean like down like in Church Street, like the gay community?
Anywhere in a community that you feel like you fit in. Do you feel like you can just go out and be Adam?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know we can't just go all over the world flaming and pushing ourselves in people's faces. That's not what we do. But I'm just saying, do you feel like you can just be Adam when you go outside?
Yep.
Okay. Now, Brandon, do you feel the same way?
Yep. I feel when I go outside, I can just be myself and I'm not ashamed of who I am.
Organizing colors or writing or drawing. Details are the key to life. If you understand, I'm attracted to people that are detailed. And when I saw your Jell-O sculpture thing there, the first thing I thought, the right color combination, and it looked like art. A lot of people wouldn't see that, but I did. And I thought, oh my God, this guy's a genius. He's great. He can put the color combinations together, and other people who are just as artistic as he is understands what he's doing. And it was great. I loved it. I thought it was fabulous. So I take my hat off to you. You did a good job. The Jell-O thing was good. I'm not one for Jell-O because I'm a girl. I need to really eat. I need to feel like I'm full. Jell-O ain't gonna do it. Unless you put some vodka in it, then that's a different story.
Yeah. We can adjust the recipe for you, ma'am.
Now, I hear that, Brandon, that you're a promoter for a DJ. So are you into the clubs now?
Well, it's a friend from Toronto, and I just like help him out. But I mean, I just started doing that. I mean, once the clubs do open up, there are plans to go to clubs and hand flyers out, stuff like that, right? So I mean, like, I want to help get his live views up for him and recognize his hard work. So, and I mean, it gives me something to do as well.
Okay. Now, Adam, when you think about young people, that people around your age and Brandon's age, what do you think they should do if they feel, what's the first step you think they should do if they feel like, whether they're different, they have anxiety, they have depression, they have something that they can't quite explain what it is, or the fact that they just feel like they're gay? What do you think, from a young perspective, what do you think young people should do?
I'd say explore it, research it. You know, there's a lot of helplines and links on the internet that could help young individuals that don't feel like they want to come out, but want the educational resources that they could find online that could help.
Now, Brandon, what do you think? What do you think young people should do? who should they contact first?
I think honestly they should try and reach out to people like close to them, maybe be it friends or family, or even people that maybe that they have worked with, or even just people that they know around the neighborhood. Because I mean, there's a lot of people that I know that I've reached out to that's been very helpful to me, that kind of shocked me in a way.
Mm-hmm.
But in a good way.
For me, for not knowing you guys for a short period of time, just talking to you, I really find that just from looking at you, I mean, it's different. You can look at me and say this and that, but when you don't know a person, you don't really know how they really are. Now, from just looking at the two of you guys and talking to you just for this short period of time, I have found that you guys are on the right track. Because at least, Adam, for you, you've admitted that you've had a problem, you've seen a doctor, you are taking steps toward a lot of the big things in life that young gay men probably would shy away from until their late 30s and 40s. The fact that you took charge of your life, that you knew that you had some illness of some kind, you talked to a doctor, you talked to your mother about you being different than other boys and figuring out that you were gay. You experienced some part of gay life with pride. And the mere fact that you now have someone that you're reaching out to, maybe for a relationship or friend with benefits, it's just, it's very that's very encouraging. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Experience is a good thing. So don't ever change that. Constantly experiment with who you are and what you want to do. That's a good thing. Now, Brandon, for you, you have a large family and you're in this structure. Now, do you feel that you are ready for a stable partnered relationship, or do you feel that you are just looking for someone, friends with benefits? And this is, I don't want you to say it to appease me. I want you just to be honest with yourself.
Honestly, I am ready for a relationship. I want someone who wants to be serious.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's come to that time.
Okay, so are you stable enough for that kind of a relationship, mentally, physically, and financially? Not that you have to buy a person a million things, but with this pandemic, we are in, I just try, trust me, I live in reality. When you live alone, you have to live in reality.
Yeah.
And I
she froze. Uh-oh. She's completely frozen. You noticed that too, right?
Yeah, saw that.
Okay. I'm pretty sure Perry knows too. Oh, she's resetting. Ooh.
You guys there?
Yep.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, okay.
Hi.
Now, I don't know what happened. It just stopped. Now, Brandon, can you answer that question? I can hear you, Adam. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead, Brandon.
Okay, yeah. So the relationship question, I am ready for someone who wants to be serious. But as for mentally, yeah, I feel like I've really had the time since November to work on myself and reach out to resources and people and such. So um, physically, yep, and
Mhm.
financially, I feel like I'm in a good spot. So I'm
Okay.
not too worried there.
Okay. So, can you guys hear me clearly?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
can hear you. Yep.
Oh, okay. Now, because Barry said this, the audio sounds strange. But anyway, so Adam, are you ready for a relationship of any kind? Are
Yeah.
you in the right
I'm
frame of mind now to take on a relationship? Yes?
Yeah, I've been single now for almost half year, 6 months. Took some time to heal, to basically find what I want in the next relationship, and I think yeah, I'm 100% ready.
Okay. So now, I just want to say, you guys were so fabulous. You really were. What, Adam, what are
Hmm.
some of the things you enjoy? What are the things you want to do? What makes you happy?
Like with my boyfriend or in general?
Yeah, what would you want? Like, if you're in a relationship, I mean, we know the typical things: going to the movies, hanging out, you know,
Mhm.
with each other, playing video games. But what makes you ship?
I
I
mean,
mean,
yeah, but I like going outside to the Palladium or to the movies or even to the park. I mean, now with this pandemic, you can't really go out much, you know. So it's more exploring ourselves in a more like adventurous, interesting way, you know.
mhm. Okay. What about you, Brandon? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm
Hello.
here. I can't hear you.
Okay. Can you hear me now? Let me just see. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Yeah, we're good now. That's
Okay.
better. Oh,
They said that the internet is going up and down for everybody. So it's not just me. It's just the way the internet's working. So I'm really not touching anything. It's just going on. And so you guys got the words. Um, Perry said it's me. I don't know. I didn't touch anything. I didn't touch nothing. Okay. Well, anyway, now, Brandon, for you, what would make you happy being with someone?
being with someone that would make me happy. So
What
the fact
do
that
you
they want,
do with somebody?
so the fact that they want to spend time with me and that they want to care. I want to have someone around and be able to do things with and relate with and stuff like that.
So have you met somebody already?
Um, I actually have.
Okay.
Met Adam recently.
Oh, 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 Adam.
Yeah. Hmm.
Oh, Adam. Oh, so you guys are you guys together?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're dating.
Yes.
Oh, we
Oh,
are.
Yeah.
oh, well,
Oh,
look
that's
at
news to
you.
me. Oh,
Oh,
okay. Okay. I like that, baby.
well,
Mm.
I just want to say it has been a real experience meeting the two of you. And it's changed my perspective about young people not having any values and morals. And you guys have enlightened me that you guys are taking charge of your life and you're trying to find each other is a good thing, and mainly in this pandemic. So I don't know how it's going to work for anyone that's looking for a relationship, to go forward in this pandemic when you're supposed to be social distancing. But, I'm glad the two of you found each other. And I just want to say, I want to thank y'all for coming on the show. Adam, you're a real inspiration. So,
Thank you.
Brendan, it's great that you are a support system there for him. Now, I know that, Brendan, you want to say something in closing. Did you hear me, Brandon?
Wow.
I did. I know you wanted to say something in closing.
You can hear me, right, Adam?
Yep.
Okay. So, I know you said that we're boyfriends, but listen, mister, I really like you. And did you want to be my boyfriend?
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Always.
Did you hear him, Adam?
Yes, I always want to be his boyfriend.
Mm-hmm. So do you guys think this can happen, or is it gonna happen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I think Brandon wanted to do something. This connectivity is giving us issues, but I think Zoom actually fixes it when it goes into the cloud. So, but anyway, I just want to say it was, Brandon, you get that surprise ready. If you can hear me.
Yeah.
And Adam, I just want to say you're a real inspiration. Thank you for doing the show for me. You've really inspired me and changed my mind a lot about the way I think about young people.
Thank you so much.
You as well, Brandon, for the fact that you're very supportive. It's great that we have that today. And I'm just glad that I got to meet y'all.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having me. This is amazing. I'm glad I got to meet you too. It's great.
When everything gets back to normal, if it does, we're gonna have to hang out and carry on.
Yes, we will.
Yes.
Yes, please.
So,
that's amazing.
You want? So did you do what you wanted to do already, Brandon?
Yeah. How are we gonna?
Well, just play it, and why don't you ask Adam? Did you ask him already?
Yeah, I asked him. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear it. Can you do it again just so I can hear it? Because I really want to feel the emotion of it all.
All right, Adam.
Yeah.
I really like you, and I want you to be my boyfriend. Will you go out with me?
Oh my God, that's amazing!
Always and forever.
Aw, you're so handsome, honestly. I'm so
I didn't hear it. Yes, Adam. You gotta put that yes out of there.
Yes.
Now,
always.
So what would you want to be your first date? What you want to happen during your first date, Adam?
I mean, if it's gonna be now, it'd be at a park. But if it was after the pandemic, I'd like to go maybe to a movie or dinner or bowling.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Now you heard that, Brandon, didn't you?
I heard that. That sounds good to me. Okay. I like bowling.
Okay, well let's play that little song that you want to play. Let's hear it.
Let's hear it.
Oh, look at you! You're so cute there, Adam. Look at you.
Oh, I was like my heart.
Great. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for doing the show for me. You were very inspirational and educational, and hopefully we will all be blessed with just making it through all of this madness. The two of you have found each other. That's a great thing. So good luck, young people, and have fun. Have lots and lots of fun.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much for having me today. I appreciate it.
No problem. So, ladies and gentlemen, on the show today, we had Mr. Adam Kennedy and Brandon Wheeler. talking about mental illness and just the struggles of being young in the LGBTQ renowned community. So I just want to say thank you guys so much. I'm going to sign off now to you guys. Thank you guys so much. And I will send you this video in about 30 minutes. Is that okay? And then you guys promote a watch party, and then we will all have a good time. Thank you guys. Have a great week.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having us.
No
Bye.
problem. Bye.
Have a good night.
You too.